Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. Really? Well, that's a shame that Rops let you go. I mean, to be fair, you were kind of bottom of the table. If I last time I looked at the table, right? We, y- yes, we'd love to have you. Yeah. We don't have a jet. I'd send it for you, but can you get over here? Cool. All right, we'll talk to you later. Getting the band back together. Hello, my friends. Welcome back in. It's episode 47. Who could it be? Who could it be, my friends? Let's take a look at the staff and our most recent signing, Mika Artalo, however you say it, has joined our coaching staff. He was fired from ROPS. He left Helsinki and went to FC Haka and then left Haka to go to ROPS, but ROPS just fired him. To be fair, they are in 11th. So I thought they were bottom of the table. They're next to they're 19 points. Okay, they're within fighting distance of being able to stay up, but it's, it's tight. They have a game in hand. That's actually a bit harsh that he's been done in like that. To be honest with you, I saw it. I was like, gotta have him. It said he wanted to be a head coach in his next role, but then maybe I don't know. Let's look at his information. I'm on his favorite personnel. So he's joined us on a 3-year, no, two until 2029. Interesting enough, we can waive club compensation in case we go somewhere else. He can come with us. Right. So that's super exciting. I think we're just gonna do the one episode today, or one episode, the one game today. I want to catch you up on some results. It's not the Champions League yet. I've brought you back because we've unfortunately drawn Molde in the third round, and they are, with a game in hand, 5 points back, so potentially 2 points off the top with us. They have made quite the resurgence. And of course, we draw them rather than some small team. Also of note, Vålerenga, whatever, is doing quite well in the Eliteserien after having come back up. So that's quite interesting. But let's go back and look at the results. We showed you SK Braun and Tromsø, then we immediately lost to Iceland, who are in, okay, to be fair, they're in third. So they've done a good job, but we just didn't look up for it. Ratings were okay. They just kind of had our number. No goals in the second half. Kind of a meh game. Then we played the cup game against Mjolnir, and 3-0 Hallstad with a double penalty. Interesting. And Tobias Oss, quite good youngster. So I was happy. We played him out on the wing, which isn't his best role, but he still was able to pick up a goal. Pretty good. He's worth 250k already. Then we played Stabæk football. Frøysnes getting a goal. I think it was off a set piece. Whitney smashing one home. FK Jurv, Parajo, Feldal off of a set piece. Okels getting the third one there. I mean, Feldal with a 9.2. Quite good. We had this thing here. We had an international break, and a bunch of our players were supposed to come back on the 4th, but I guess their teams maybe didn't progress, and so they've come back. They came back, I think, on the 27th after our game, so we've just gotten them back. So we've kind of had to make do a little bit from a squad standpoint. Like we've had to play Simon Ronigan and Eichskog because Jesper Richardson and Jonas Pearson were both out. I think Parajo was out for a little bit, so we were using Leskinen. So we've obviously been able to come through 4-1 over Rosenborg, who were having quite a bad season, to be honest with you. I mean, after having done so well for so long, they have fallen off quite hard. They're in 12th place right now. Okels with the brace, Rebello picking one up. He was on a 6.3 before he scored that goal. We took off Parajo because we were up, I think, where were we up? We were up 1-0 at the half, and I was like, I want Parajo for the Molde game. So we pushed Rebello up to the complete forward role. He was on a 6.3, and then he scored, brought him up to a 7, and then brought on Oystein Stein to take on the attacking midfield role. And then Hubestad at the end of the game, just because, he's padding the stats a little bit. 93rd minute. He's only had 1 start, 5 saves. He had 3 goals. Like I said, he's done. It says he's surplus to requirements. He's been doing tutoring for us. I don't understand. He's worried that we're phasing him out of the team. He's on a backup contract. We also had a bit of a scare. João Pedro was sold, and then I said no. I can't remember if it was, there were 2 teams coming in for him, and they offered it was 4.5 all told, and I was like, no, we got to keep him. And they're like, we are noticing that we're on quite the good run, so we will let you keep him. I'm like, we got almost 12 million in the bank, boys. Like, we don't need the money. And he's quite good. And we're paying him $6,000. So, like, let's keep him here, keep him happy. Eric Anderson has just come back from injury. He's not played a single game for us yet after coming back from the injury. So, since it's because he's not registered and he's available in the cup, but obviously he's at an increased risk of injury. So, we're going to put him on the bench, maybe give him 15 minutes in just to kind of like stretch the legs out. He came back and then immediately like twisted his knee or something like that. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? That's not what I'm looking for. Injuries. He had a hip injury. He was out for 3 months, comes back, and then twists his knee for 5 days. So I'm hoping to get him in at the end of the game, but obviously we're all about winning the game. So we're putting on our best squad. Praho, Okles, Rebello, Alexander, Richardson, Peterson, Smith, Christopher, Feldal, Pedro, and Matthias. So there we go, my friends. Leskinen and Hubestad on the bench. Hubestad, again, he punches above his star rating. Eichskog, Anderson, Lindquist, Freusness, and Knutson. We did have a bit of a run there because we only have 2 goalkeepers registered where we were playing league games and Vidar Knutson was on the international break and we had no goalkeeper. So we were just like, please don't get injured. Please. But we lucked out and he didn't get injured. So they're favored just a fuzz over us. We're going to play standard. Let's drop you to support. We're going to do what we normally do here, though. Besides that, I'd like to think we could get a result, but it's a really unlucky draw, if we're being honest, right? To pull the team that's in second place right behind you, potentially 2 points behind you. Pick up where you left off. Nobody cares. Some of them care. Just not as many as I'd like. My phone is buzzing. Oh, goodness. A little shake of the hands and the red. I love the red coat with the blue tie and the red shoes. Hard to miss. Hard to miss from the crowd. Everybody know, like, I just want the fans to be able to see me, throwing my hands around. Okay, great. Early free kick. Plays it back. Interesting. That's okay, guys. Don't try and pressure the guy with the ball. They're waiting for the break, so maybe this is it. Don't. Okay, we're just going to hoof it. You had the guy there. You could have scooped it over this guy, but instead, you go for the long ball to the guy that's marked by 3 players. That's excellent. We're going to give him a goal here, aren't we? No, Matthias calmly grabs it. All right, boys. All right. Rolls it out. João Pedro. I like distributing to the fullbacks. I've still got that on because they're more used to playing with the ball at their feet, right? They get forward, all that kind of stuff, and it keeps it. If they've got a striker or 2, they're generally speaking going to be up in the middle. See, this is what I'm talking about. They know how to play the ball. Oy, oy, oy. So it keeps it out of the middle in case there's a. Ooh. Please hold. We're going to try and take advantage. Things are buzzing on my life. We're gonna close this guy down. Let's go hard on him too. Don't get sent off, but if he's got an injury, let's try and take advantage. A more direct passing play. We're not really good when we try and go more direct. We're more of a maintain possession, pass it around. We're at 66% possession. It's only 12 minutes in, but that's more the game that we play. Parajo tries to. Okay, that was interesting. Peterson, Okles, can't get to it. There's Arstad. We could have had the opportunity to go hard on him, boys. Peterson, Alexander back. No, Rebello, picking out passes. Richardson through to Okles. Okles went left. Ball went straight. Oh, that was 2 guys. I'm going to head it right past you really hard. Great job, Christopher. Oh, no. Oh, save from Matthias. Okay, boys. Demand. Let's maybe I shouldn't concentrate because that's really what I mean. Like, hey, focus, lads. 60. We've had 4 off target, 66% possession, and they've had the 2 half chances. We might have to drop a little deeper, my friends. That's surely. He has no teammate anywhere near him, and it bounces off João Pedro into the back of the net. Concentrate. João, I know I didn't sell you, and it didn't say he wanted to leave, so like it's not like he's upset or anything. Come on, boys. Demand more again. So we're dropped a little bit deeper, hopefully draw them out a little bit, and as they try and get it up to their 2 strikers, we're, hopefully dealing with those crosses a little bit better. We're on the attack, and we decide to go back to Smith. Interesting. Richardson, Rebello. We're having trouble breaking them down, but Okles is there. Ooh, cheeky. Was that... Which foot did he use for that? I'm not even sure what really happened there beside it looked good. He fooled everybody. Let's watch it again. Smith. Richardson. Rebello. It looked like it was like mid-stride. It kind of like the ball went like the ball goes like this, foot lands right behind it and hit it, and it was his right foot. Nice job, boys. Let's concentrate for the last 6 minutes of the game, or the half. Well, hopefully not the game. Parajo on a 6.5. Kind of lonely up there sometimes. 6.4. He's not digging it. He's not digging it. We got 2 players playing well. Excellent. Excellent. We have been the better team. We've had possession. I am going to yell at you just a fuzz. I'm not happy. Motivate you. Yep. Midfield, how you doing? I believe in you. Same thing. Defense. Oh, all green all the time, my friends. Let's go. We've been the better team. We have more shots. We have the 2 on-target shots. They've had the woodwork twice and 2 half chances. We've only created 2 half chances. But we have been the better team. Look at all the possession. And we're away from home. Oh, not again. Seriously, just land on the ball with your hands and pick it up. Do we take Parajo off? I think if he's gonna, okay, he's 6.5, 6.3, he's coming off. We're taking him off. Leskinen, come on in, son. Let's see what you can do. Oh, can we get an immediate impact from Leskinen? Oh, Magdazinski with the yellow. Interesting. Richardson is going to collect that because their striker decides he doesn't feel like going past the circle. He's like, nope, that's not my job. Maybe it's stick to positions on the team talk. It's like, oh, I could go get that ball, but I'm not going to. I'm not really interested. And now they're on the break because of it. We have 4 players. Okay, I was going to say, we have 4 players. If he somehow gets past them and scores. Come on, lads. No penalties, please. No penalties, please. We've been the better team. 5 on target. Come on. A silly own goal is the only thing that's keeping us from having won this game already. Rebello, through ball to Leskin, chests it down, takes a touch. Oh, unselfish. Oh, it was beautiful. I thought he was going to smack it home himself, but he draws the goalkeeper out a little bit. Defenders draw to it. He's like, I'm going to pass it that way to Alexander. How you doing, mate? You're open. Oh, it was cheeky. Let's watch it again, my friends. Rebello. Center back comes out. Look at it. Keeper comes off his line, opens up the near post. What kind of vision is that? Concentrate. 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 Smith, make it 3. Come on, sir. No. He does not make it 3. Okay, let's pause and think. Pause and think. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Everyone's playing well. We are gonna get Anderson some time. Hopefully this doesn't ruin everything by bringing him on. But I'm hoping this works. And it's a time wasting sub. Just don't give up a goal to where he has to run around, because that would be not so good. And then we'll take off. Let's help out. He's on a 65%. Froisness can come in after his international duty. Come on, boys, just hang on. Okay, hold on. Thank you. Yes. Appreciate the reference, yeah, lads. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I'm still gonna tell him, calm. You deserve to come off. It's a big game. You were on a 6.3. You look extremely delighted, but I'm still gonna tell you. I'm proud of the winning goal and how you played. Just even though he's already delighted, his morale's already good, we're just gonna a little reminder. I did notice how you played, you know. And then that means we get Stromgodset, who are in 8th place right now, as our next game. But that's after the Champions League stuff. So let's look here. Yeah, and see, he liked it. He thanked me for that's important. Morale, right? Like, surely he loves me. Surely he loves me. He loves me. He loves me. He also loves Granley, who's no longer here. Right. So, my friends, that's not what I wanted. I wanted dynamics. You can see here, everything's excellent. Everybody's working the system. Okay, we need to rest some players. When's our next game? Next game is in 4 days. Great. Against 7th place. So we're going to go take care of that. I promise the next time you see us, because now we know when the next cup round is, and there's no more, you know, games that are a day apart in the schedule. We're going to figure out what's going on in the Champions League, Champions second qualifying phase. Apparently we've also, there was a change. Let me go see if I can find this. There was a change in like how many teams or like positions we got. Okay, our coefficient's a 35.205. I was hoping to see like what like Norway's was, but we've dropped out, I guess, of the playoff, Champions playoff, I guess. And now we're in the second qualifying phase. So we got a little bit more to do to get into the next round than we did, I believe, in the last season, right? Because the last season we went straight into, where is it? No, that's the Champions playoff. Yeah, so we're kind of back to where we were here, where we had to play these two teams. So I don't understand why it's dropped off. Like, we did pretty well. Like, we made it to the group stage last season. Maybe it's how some of the other teams did in the competition, right? Like I gotta know now, and this may not interest you at all, but I'm still gonna do it. So deal with it. Let's go look to see Strømgodset and Lillestrøm. How did they do last season? Because I'm thinking there has to be a reason the coefficient for the country or whatever has dropped to where we're dropping places. Wait. That would be for this upcoming season. So let's go look at Molde and Rosenborg. Maybe that's what I'm thinking for last season, because that would have been 2 seasons ago that they were in the Champions League. Okay, here it is. Okay, they got knocked out of the second qualifying phase. So that didn't happen. They got knocked out 5-2 on aggregate to Malmo. Okay, so got knocked out. So that's not helping. And then Rosenborg, how did they do? They were in the third qualifying phase against Trabzonspor. And no, that's the Europa League. Okay, so they were in the Europa League and got knocked out eventually in the fourth qualifying round. So maybe that's had something to do with the drop in places for the league, or for Norway / the league. I'm not sure. If you know, leave a comment. If you've enjoyed this, hit the like button. This stuff by now has popped up next to my glowing face. Make sure you check it out. Appreciate the support on the channel. And when you see us next time, we will know who our Champions League second qualifying phase opponent is, and we will be taking them on. See you then.